Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. And this week on the old Magic Roundabout, we've got a battered old dinky RF refueler. There we go. And as you have a look at this going round, I'd just like to welcome any new friends to the channel. Welcome aboard, thanks very much. And welcome back all the old friends of the channel. Thanks very much and thanks for your support. It's great. There you go, look forward to your comments at the end of each video. Right, so look, here we go. Dinky Toys, RF refueler. She's a bit worn. Okay, let's get it off the bench. Get it off the roundabout on the bench. I want to have a good look at it. Let's have a look at this then, shall we? The proper name for it is a Dinky Super Toys pressure refueler. So this could be used for the army, any of the services. I'll take it. This is RAF one, and it's got a driver in it. It's a bit of a mess. It looks like it's tilted back at there, as you can see. So I'll see if we can straighten that out. I'm going to do a few extra details on it. Put my own spin on it, if you know what I mean. I've got a couple of these. I've got another one of these. So I can do one with my own spin on it and one elsewhere. Right, now what we've got underneath here, we've got two posts, one at the front, one at the back. Rusty base plate, rusty axles, grey tyres which are all shot and worn, completely useless now. You've got to get this front axle off to get the base plate out. So I need to put maybe a bit of WD-40 on these axles to move them around. Oh, that's a bit better. That back one's really tight in there. So I need to be able to get this free so I can move it up and get the thin end of the axle. So that's what we have to do with that. It's got the tow bar on the back. So basically, it's fairly straightforward. Hopefully, this is not cracked or fractured. I can't see anything at the minute, but well, you'll never know until you get it apart. All right, let's first of all, these tyres we know are no good. It's not even worth doing anything with these. They've all gone to dust, nearly. Yeah, it's shot. Yeah, I can get that as free moving. That's okay. It's just this one here, which is not free moving. If I can get my pliers on it a minute and just, if I get it to move slightly. No, it's not going to, is it? No, let's put some WD-40 on that. Front one we can do. What we normally do, we'll get the Dremel fired up. So if you've got Dremel, sorry, and then we'll have a look, see if we can get that moving. Just got that one on. Pull that through. Now we can get the base plate off. Right, that's how I do it. So I'm gonna carry on, ease this off, get these axles off, and I'll have a look at this base plate. Okay, we've got the axles out. As you can see, they're quite badly rusted places. I'm going to try and clean them up because I like to try and use the originals if I can. I just think wire brushing, sanding and cleaning up and polishing, they'll be fine. And there's the wheels. We've seen the tyres go off. Right, now, drilled out, and I took the tow bar off, tow bracket off the back as well. You'll see why in a minute. So this comes off. There you go. It's got your driver attached to it. Old Sylvester, his seat's gone on a bit of a wonk there, look. Yeah, I think this is just about ready to be saved. I think another year or two and that would have been in a bit of a mess. It's quite weak as it is. So that's that. So you see the muck and dirt inside. This is what happens when you've got no glass in. You get all the crap that comes from the outside world into the inside. Okay, now that's going to be a problem. That post, we'll be very careful putting that post, drilling that post in there. Right, now I took the back bracket off because I noticed in the corners, if you can see in that corner there, that this detaches. I was wondering whether it did or not, but now I know it does. The other thing you should notice, you see that elongated holes in those. That's not, that one is. That, I don't know why that is. Maybe if you're going over a dip in the ground, that drops down to make it level. I don't know why I've done that. So anybody in the comments know why they've elongated that hole in there and not that one and not the front one. My figuring is because they're close together, that it's just to go up and down. I don't know, just a guess. So excuse the mess on the bench, but I've just this minute finished. So get my screwdriver in that corner carefully, because I don't want to do it, and evenly do it, and this one as well. I'll put it on the bench. Just get it in there. The old trusty screwdriver. There you go. And then at the front, there's a little corner in the front you can just about get. There you go, it's coming now. Bit of wiggling, is it coming? It's coming. There you go. Out. And that's what we got. That's the top. I suppose really at the end of the day, you don't have to take this off here. Really don't. There's a code-free potential there for anyone who wants one. Flat bed on the back or whatever. I'm just having a look. Yeah. The colour I'm going to do this is going to be more of a blue. More of an RAF blue. This is more of a grey. So I'm going to do it more of a blue. Yeah, I can't see any cracks in it, but anyway, we'll wait till we stripped it first before we do that. I'm going to snap it in half now at this stage. Alrighty, so that's ready for caustic soldering. That's ready for caustic soldering. I'll chuck these axles in as well, because that'll get some of the rust off. And well, I'll hold this one in the clamps and just dip it, just to get some of the surface crap off, because it appears to be very weak, and you see the base plate is bent there, is lifted up there as well. So we'll have to have a look at that. Right, so it's caustic soda time. We got the old refueller out of the caustic. Didn't take long to get this in out of there. This old dinky paint doesn't take long. Cleaned it up, straightened up a little bit. It was a little bit bent, but it does sit back a bit. It's a little bit better now, but I don't want to put too much pressure on it. Get it around the right way. Yeah, it's a little bit, it sits a bit better now. So happy with that. Yeah, I've got a bit of tidying up to do just along that edge there where it's a bit crinkled, where it's been battered a little bit. I've done around the cab. Got some flash off, straightened it out best I can. It's just these very fine detail lines. This is not so bad, this side. But that side's a little bit wonky. So what I tend to do with those is to pick the right file and just go along the edge gently without slipping off. That just takes some of the burrs off the edge, backs and forwards underneath there. I can do it better when it's laid down. Just run it over just to Just take some of the edge off it, and then lightly go over the top. You know, roughly. It's better when you're actually doing it rather than me trying to explain to you and you watch it on the film. You get the feel of it and you know how far down you want to go. Yeah, so it just straightens up a little bit. Never going to be perfect because you've got big chunks out of it. But yeah, so we're cleaned up. This is the oh, I did have the name of it, the Leyland. I had the name of it. I forgot what it was now. It's gone on top of my head. It's a Leyland anyway. I'll tell you in the next clip. So that's that bit. That's the back. Oh, Hippo. Leyland Hippo. That's what this is called. There you go. I'm going to mask off this ladder. This top piece anyway. Not that. And I'm going to mask off this. So it's bare metal. That bit there. Alrighty. So ready for paint. The base is done best I can. Driver's all painted. Well, it's not painted, it's cleaned up, sorry. I've just got the axles to work on now. I've got most of the rust off. I just want to get them in the drill, get the sandpaper on them and give them a spin up on that. So, primer time. That's the masking done on this. Yeah, bit tricky this one, getting it somewhere near right, push around the cab there. Hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully we've got that round there. It's a bit awkward getting it round the back there, but yeah, that's that bit, and that's the other bit. So when that's on there, it's not too bad out of line. So now we're going to put some blue on. Okay, I always like to do my masking this way around. I do this. It saves. I just find it easier. A lot of people say, "Oh no, you should put the yellow down after the blue or the white after the lighter colour." But for some reason or another, I just find it easier to do it this way around. But like I say, it's like everything else. It's a personal choice. So they've got the heater on. I'm waiting for the paint to warm up, and I'll put this over there. I don't want to put this too near the fire, because if you warm this up when it's got tape on it too much, it'll leave sticky residue. Because the tape warms up, the glue warms up, and it leaves sticky residue. Okay. So there we go. Onwards and upwards to the next part. Right, just a quick demo. A couple of people said about straightening axles out. This has got a little bend in it. It's not a lot on this one, so I'll show you in this one. This is more heavyweight steel. Okay. What I tend to do is get the bird end over, hanging over the edge, so you've got it sort of level. If you have it on there, you're going to be not straight, and you can roll it along. I don't know if you'll see this, but you can roll it along like that, and you'll see it's here. It's at this end. You can just see it. Look there. Look, see the tail end sticking up. You get a little bit close. Move that way a bit, so you can see as it's coming up like that. Look, just there. So what I'll normally do with this is, it's hanging over the edge there like that. If you've got headphones on, turn them down. These are quite soft. Don't have to hit them hard. I'll just roll my finger around. Just tap it all the way along. You can put it in a vise if you want to. See, that's not so bad now. You can just lay it on there and just got a little bit at this end. This is a very old rusty axle, so don't like to throw nothing away. If you can use it, use it. The more original parts that go back on, better it is. Right, that's my weight. I don't know where I found that. It's an old sash weight, I think. And then what I do then is I put them in my drill. Put it in my drill about halfway down. Just feel it on the back there. Line her up, and I get some just ordinary rough old sandpaper. All I do is laying down because if I stand it up, I've got hold of my camera, and get it in there and just slide it up and down there. Get a bit of wobble. There you go. There you go. And then turn it around and do the other end. You see the difference now between that and that. Yeah. We've got a nice straight axle. Some people put them in a drill and then use a pair of pliers to straighten them out, but I've found I've not really been very successful with that. I don't know whether I'm doing something wrong or not, but I just like to bash things with an hammer. So that's me done. Yeah. So this is what I do. So I'm going to carry on doing this now. This is our pressure refueler, all painted. Yeah. Last time we saw we did it was doing the yellow, so we masked that up and we did the blue. I did a royal blue for this because I didn't like that grey. It looked a bit rubbish, and this reminds me more RAF with the blue. Yeah, so where were we? Yeah, got it all done, and what I did then, I black washed it with some Tamiya black wash. It's not the greatest of wash. It's not the greatest because a lot of these lines are raised, not recessed. But we did it anyway. Whilst it was gloss, then I did paint it in the grill, give it that one side light, and what have you. So what I did then was I went around with a bit of thinners and got rid of all the excess black wash. Just kept somewhere I think it needed, like shadows and shades. Yeah, then when I put these roundels on, these are the only ones I had, actually. Unfortunately, I thought I hadn't got one small enough to go on there or on there. But it's good enough. It's good enough. So yeah, I've got the bare metal on the top with a bit of a wash in it as well. Put the axles back on the back end and what have you, because I needed to do it. And I couldn't show that bit because I have showed it before, but these are so thick. They need to take some banging and a lot of noise. So that's that. That's the back half. That's all done. There. I've left the bare metal there, but I painted that bit down there. So that's all good to go. And then the driver, he's got his grey overalls on. Better than beige, isn't it? Straightened his seat out. And got the axles back on. So really, it's assembly time. Sorted out some tyres and the tow hook. So we're good to go. So I'm going to get the mat out, get the old magic carpet out, and then we'll do it. Okay, we're on the old magic carpet. Going to get this bad boy together. Shouldn't take many minutes. If all goes according to plan. Drop that on there. We'll stick the front rivet in first. So we've got that going on. Bit of the old super duper. Oh yeah, the clever bugger, aren't I? Thought we were going to get that straight away, didn't I? but I didn't. Just need to hold that in there for a second or two. Just going to put a little dab on this towing hitch here. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Come on, baby. Just give me a spot. Just give me a spot. Oh, yeah. Right. Better get this the right way around, don't I? There'll be all sorts of problems if I don't. That there, that there, that there. It should be good enough to go. Back there. So I'm not putting too much super glue in here. These bottles nearly empty, so that's why it looks like I'll get a lot in, but I'm not. Note. Oh, push that down. Push that down. Push that down. I'll put that in quickly because I want to level this off. Make sure that's level. There you go. Righty, job done. We'll get it on the magic. This is what we started with. Dinky Toys RAF refueller. There you go. As you watch it go around, you see the state of it. So now, have a look. See what we've done with it. See if you like it. Have a look at this. Alrighty then. Here we are. Dinky Toys pressure refueler. All done and dusted. Not to the original, obviously. This is more of a blue. It's a bit showing up a bit darker on the camera actually. It's a bit lighter than that. You probably saw the difference in colour when you get on the bench over here with stronger light. So yeah, it's got a matte finish to it. The masking's not perfect. I struggled a little bit with getting around all them curves and stuff. There you go. Yeah. Well, this is for the DMC monthly challenge, and this month it was any service vehicle. So this is what we got. I chose an RF pressure refueler. There we go. So that's what we got. Well, something different. I hope you like it. Look forward to your comments on this one, and I appreciate you watching. So be lucky, be happy, and whatever you're doing, and above all, enjoy yourselves. So we'll see you next week with another restoration. Bye for now.